All right, so this is video number 1. I'm going to be teaching you guys pretty much what a candle is. So, all right, let's get to this screen. As you can see my actual chart that I use on TradingView. So if you don't have TradingView, download it. Anyways, I'll get to all that at the end. So what I'm going to be discussing are bullish and bearish candles. So first of all, when you hear the word bullish, think of going up or you want to buy something. So if something, let's see if I can do a little example of a trend. So we'll get to trends in a later video, but this is just a really quick thing I got going. So a bullish trend would be something like you see the chart going up, trending like that, right? So that's bullish. If you want to see bearish, which is going down, or if you want to sell, it would look something like this. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty much just like that, right? So let's clear all this out. All right. And usually, I'm sorry. Anyways, so on my chart, I have it set up different than how you would normally see it. My bullish candles are blue. My bearish candles are red. All right. Also, you see like these little triangles. Don't worry about that. That's just an indicator I use for my trading style. I'll again get to that later, but let's focus on the candles. I'll draw them out for you so I can get more into detail with it. So this is going to be an example of a bearish candle. Okay, let me fix this real quick. Okay, bearish. So you can see we have the body of the candle, which is the big rectangle, and then the lines on the top and bottom, those are the wicks. They're both important, but we'll get into that shortly after I draw the bullish candle. So this will be an example of a bullish once I change the color and everything. All right. Change this color. Boom. Right? So we have a bearish candle and a bullish candle. And this is how we're gonna, oh, I should have planned this out better. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Boom. Why is it drawn like that? My bad, guys. Let's do it like, I'm pretty sure I have, okay, way better. Boom. That's the candle wick. Boom. Candle body. Boom. Candle wick. I mean, candle body, and this is the candle wick. Excuse me. All right, so before I go even further, make sure you're taking notes and memorizing all this, because if you don't have this down, you're going to have a very hard time learning anything else. So just stay with me. I'm going to get as detailed as I need to without making this video too long. So anyways, right here we have the wick. Right here we have the body. Obviously it's the same for this side. The only difference is where they open and where they close. So we're going to get into the body of it right now. So the body in this example, we'll use this bearish body. So where this starts right here, the very top of the bearish candle, not including the wick, just the body, that's where the price opens. And at the bottom is where it closes. And then let me show you as an example. So we see this trend right here, right? Let me find a good candle, because it's kind of choppy. I might have to switch the... Oh no, this is better. Some of this is kind of off. Let me move to something else. Let's do like a regular, like, let's do it NASDAQ. Let's do NQ on futures. Oh, I forgot all the things changed today. Anyways, whatever, it's not important. So let me zoom in right here. We're going to be focused on this little area right here. More specifically, these two. So this is the bullish one. This is the bearish. So we have two bullish going up. So the bullish candle, it'll start from the bottom to the top because it's going up. So the price started right here. When it closed, it got right there. So you see this next one. This is where it ended. This is where it opened on this one. So it opened here, closed here. And then, so when we go to the bearish example, it opens where the bullish one closed. Does that make sense? And then it closed going down. So this is where it closed here, right? Going to the next candle. This candle, the bearish one, opens where this candle, the bullish candle, opens where the bearish candle closed. And so it closes at the top where this bearish candle would open, if that makes sense. So boom, closed here. So the price is right there. Next candle, boom, opens here, closes at the top, boom, and you get it from there, right? Hopefully I'm explaining this decently. Let's see. Where did I draw those examples? Okay. I think I was on here. Okay, yeah. So that's the body, right? It works the bearish works just like the bullish, but it's just they flip-flop. Because one's going down, one's going up. Okay. Now the wicks. The wicks, how would I explain this? The wicks are also where price is gone, but it just, how would I explain this? So to example. Okay. So this candle opened, this bearish candle opened, right? It closes right here. But you see how there's a wick right above? So price did go up a little bit, right? So it was just a full candle for a second before the wick, but it went up, and then before it officially closed, it went down a little bit. So that's what causes the wick, if that makes sense. Anyways, let's go to this next one. Same with this. The bearish candle, it opened here, right? So it may have opened here where this top line is, but it probably wanted to go up higher, but price couldn't stay up here and wanted to retrace back down, right? And it got as low as to at the end of this wick right here. It got that low, but it couldn't close there. So it went back up, and this is where it decided to close, leaving these wicks behind. So the wicks just tell the story of where price wasn't able to hold. So some people would say that it's not important, but it is important. The wicks are just as important as the body. They may not be as important when you're looking at your trends, but we'll get to that, and I'll get to that in more detail, and hopefully I'll be able to teach that better. But anyways, so yeah, this is the wick body, and the wick is just all the spots where the price would go without being able to close, right? So this is an example. So let's look at this. This is a live chart. You see how it's moving? It's going down, right? But you see how I left the wick. So it was, price was as high as this. Oh, perfect example. You seen how it's just full like that? Let's see if it goes back up and it'll create a wick. Even though, okay, look, there's the wick. Because it doesn't know what it wants to do. But once it closes, I'm on the 5-minute chart. So it'll do this on all, you can go from literal seconds to years on these charts. Whatever you prefer. I mainly trade on the 5-minute, and we'll get into that when I discuss how I trade. But yeah, that's a perfect example right there. You're seeing it move. But yeah, I hope you guys understand the candles by now. If you have any more questions, just leave them in my comment box, and yeah, I'll answer them hopefully in the next video, or I'll try to answer them in the comment section if I can. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.